Hello, welcome to Tim Anderson Horse Training. Today we're going to talk about the 3 ways to stop a horse. When I'm practicing, I want to make sure that all 3 ways are working. And when I go in the arena to show, I'm probably going to use 2 of those 3 ways. I work each one of them individually at home. And if one of them is not working as well as I think it should, or if the horse isn't paying attention to me, then I'll work on that one way to stop a horse. Now, as we walk off, of course, the one way that we all go to first, we all know the most about, is picking up your hand and pulling on the horse. So I'll do that one first. If my horse doesn't stop in one of the other 2 methods, then I'll go back to that to reinforce the other method. So we're walking forward, and good girl. So that's the first way to ask my horse to stop. Walk around, little circle, and we'll come back and I will ask her again. Good girl. You notice all I'm doing is picking up my hands. I'm not saying whoa, I'm not doing anything with my body. I'm just sitting here, picking up with my hand and asking the horse to stop. Now, one thing I want to touch on right here, when I pick up my hand and ask the horse to stop, that stop has to go from my brain to my hand, to the rein, to the bit, to the horse's brain, and to the horse's foot. There's going to be a little bit of lag time in there. So, when I'm asking my horse to stop, I'm going to move my hand slowly, and I'm going to give that horse a chance to stop with as light a signal as possible, allowing for that little bit of lag for that lag for that cue. So there we go. Notice my hand came up, made contact with the horse's mouth, and the horse took about 1.5 more steps and came to a stop. Do it one more time. And stop. Nice stop. Good girl. Now the next one I'm going to talk about is saying whoa. I want my horse to stop when I say whoa. I'm not going to change my hand. I'm not going to change my seat. I'm just going to say the word and expect the horse to stop. If the horse does not stop, I'll pick up my hand and back the horse up. Whoa. Good girl. Now you notice when I say whoa, I drag it out kind of long, make it about a 4-syllable word. A 4-syllable word. I drag it out. Whoa. Good girl. And back to that lag, that time lag that I was talking about a minute ago, it takes a second or so for the horse to get stopped. That's why I dragged the word out. I want to continue that signal, holding that stop signal all the way until the horse gets stopped. So that's why I want to drag it out a little bit. One more time. Whoa. Good girl. And lastly, I stop riding with my seat. Now, one thing to note about stopping riding with your seat to get the horse to stop, you have to be riding with your seat first in order for the horse to know that you're stopped. If you're riding with your legs all out away from the horse, and your body is just kind of locked in and not moving with the horse isn't going to feel you stop riding because you never were riding to begin with. But make sure that you are riding with your body, riding with your seat when you ask the horse to stop. Girl. We'll walk off and do it again. Now you notice when I'm using one cue, I don't use the other cue at the same time. I want to practice one cue at a time. Make sure each one of them works. Good girl. Now as this builds into my slide later in training, as the horse gets further along, I'm going to keep that leg forward. You notice when I stopped just then, I had my leg forward and my horse rocked back a step. I want that horse to really associate my legs forward to the backup more than the stop. So when I go into my stop with my legs forward, that horse comes to a stop and my legs stay forward. I want that horse to rock back a step. That gets him rocked back on his hocks, and from there I can then continue the back, or I can ask the horse to roll back. There we go. Good girl. Now for a showing backup, that would need to be a little bit crisper, but I'm not going to school on that now. That's for another video. So that's how I practice at home. I'll practice all three of those at a walk, trot, and the lope, and I'll practice each one of them individually. I want all three to work, and then when I go to show, I'll probably use two of the three. And for instance, I try to not say hardly anything when I'm in the middle of the arena. So if I come to the middle, I don't want the horse to be thinking about a smooch for a lead change or something like that in the middle. So if it's a pattern where I come to the middle, I'm circling and I'm going to stop, I'll probably pick up my hand and take my legs off and not say anything. If it's a stop at the end of a rundown where I'm going to roll back, I'll keep my hand down, because I teach my horses to stop better on a loose rein. Keep my hand down. They usually get their head down a little bit better. So I'll keep my hand down and I'll say whoa there and push my legs forward. So that's my method. That's how I do things. But the main thing is I want each one of the three stops to be working independently. And then when I go to show, I'll use two of the three, and I figure that's a pretty good guarantee that my horse will stop when I get there. So that's today's video on the 3 ways to ask your horse to stop. I want to thank you for watching today. Be sure to click the subscribe button in the corner of your screen. Also, if you go to my website, helpwithmyhorse.com, I have my calendar of clinics that I have coming up. You might want to check out a clinic in your area and come work on some of the things that we talk about in my videos. And also, if you want to book a clinic in your area, if you don't see one in your area, want to book one, you can contact me through there also. Thank you for watching today.